how to very quickly raise your self-esteem and start getting what you want. Picture yourself a year from now. You walk through the world with your head held high. You easily look people in the eyes and notice how they smile back at you. You get things done, and you very rarely abandon a project. And when you do, it's because it was objectively not worth your time and money. You're known for your reliability. You can easily make new friends and almost instantly help people change their minds, make decisions, and experience emotions they never dreamed were possible. You enjoy your life to the fullest. You're energetic, charismatic, and optimistic. As you imagine all of this, still a year from now, you can realize how great this feels, and you can look back at this very moment as being the start of it all. And after you say to yourself, watching this video and using the new technology to raise my self-esteem was one of the best decisions of my life, you can realize that this technology is pretty amazing, can't you? Do you want to know what technology takes only a few minutes to raise your implicit unconscious self-esteem to sky-high levels? It's called subliminal video stimulation. Simply put, while you watch a video, very specific messages and images are flashed on the screen for very short periods of time, measured in milliseconds, 1/1000th of a second. You can't read these messages and see these images consciously, but your brain registers them in very special circumstances and acts on them. Because the messages are so fast, the information doesn't pass the threshold of consciousness, and that's why they are called subliminal messages, literally messages under the threshold of consciousness. Not all messages are created equally, though. Scientists have been working on this for years, and in the last decade, they made some staggering, almost scary discoveries, which weren't always expected and appear to yield mysterious results to the untrained person. For example, subliminally flashing words related to death, the so-called death primes, to unsuspecting viewers resulted in those viewers becoming much more patriotic and racist. On the other hand, subliminally flashing certain words in exact succession for about 30 seconds raised the subject's self-esteem to levels so high that these subjects began to literally be unaffected by negative feedback. These subjects were much more persistent and felt almost no anxiety when asked to complete very frustrating tasks, as opposed to control subjects that were not subjected to subliminal stimulation, who bailed out from the same task and felt high levels of anxiety while performing them. Implicit, unconscious self-esteem is based on automatic evaluative processes of the self. Every time you fail at something, it registers somewhere in your unconscious, and if you put a lot of emotion into it, and if you put a lot of importance on what happened, it will count even more. Through life, we tend to put more importance on things we failed in than on things we succeeded in, and this is why most of us have low self-esteem. Thankfully now you have a simple solution. Quickly get past obstacles that are making your life worse than it's supposed to be. Want to learn more about subliminal messages and video subliminal stimulation? Want to scientifically quickly raise your self-esteem? Subliminal messages work on the unconscious, the automatic reactive part of your brain. Because they avoid detection by the conscious mind, they can act directly and make changes at the reactive part without critical scrutiny. This makes them act powerfully and very quickly, as opposed to regular affirmations that have to go through critical evaluation every time you say them. Our subliminal videos are based on carefully chosen research papers published in scientific psychology journals and closely follow protocols used in those experiments. They are designed to bring results and bring them fast. You are, of course, backed up by our 100% no-risk 60 days money-back guarantee so that you can easily make your purchase. Try it and see if it works for you. In an event that you're not completely satisfied, we'll refund you in full.